away in towards the B-bomb site come Copenhagen Flames. They do have some utility as they fight back the initial USP player. YEKINDAR on ramp, though, finally. Buster ready and waiting, going to try and get the timing here on the double stack. Waiting for a flash of his own, goes on high. It's a messy kill, but he gets it done nonetheless, and now he's this first line of defense. However, now battling back until SANJI appears. Beautiful double. Down goes HooXi.
Have pineapple on it. That's... You a pineapple on pizza kind of guy, Brehze? Is that what you're...
Not massively.
Copenhagen Flames, they've got to be careful for where they step, but a mid-presence play here as well. Jame might just be in for a couple of kills. He finds one, a second maybe. No, Zyphon to trade, but now I think the gig has been given up and they know that the A site's in their sight.
Or is it YEKINDAR's not being checked? roeJ does have eyes on him, and thank goodness. Because that sort of rotation cut off position, but SANJI seems to be savvy, spots his barrel and will take him down. So the save now looking...
In this scenario, you're kind of like, okay, now we've found the possible weakness, the defect in the armor effectively.
New thing for Copenhagen Flames to deal with. Okay, here we go. YEKINDAR going to get spotted, but they just go tunneling in.
30 seconds for Copenhagen Flames to make their move. The orb of nicoodoz misses. That was a crucial frag. Does adjust quite nicely on the second attempt, though. The smoke possibly lined up for the left-hand side site. Squeeze those players in from the short spot. roeJ pressuring from lane, and in fact, it's a deep one. I thought it would have been more shallow, because now headshot angle is open for business, but Jabbi, quick to close down shop, is now into a 3v3. Transitioning to a 3v2 as Buster's flank works out quite nicely, but Copenhagen Flames should never have been in this situation in the first place. Never gifted this opportunity to set the bomb down. roeJ, a messy spray. Jabbi, oh, very nice adjustment to Buster. Flicks left, comes back right, finds the frag, but at the end of it all, Virtus.pro, they pick up their fourth. The jaws of VP look poised for more success, but...
You have a good chance to even get up to 4-4 before they can pull out a super solid buy on that CT side. Flash comes through the smoke here. roeJ will take him down. We've also got the action towards middle as a quick 2K comes in. Trade for trade.
Very, very impressive, right? I sort of lingered with the point at the end there that it was like, okay, winning this and press forward for a third round. It's 4-2. VP strapped for cash. Copenhagen Flames given a great opportunity to wiggle out of a bit of a disadvantage and turn away with it. It would be them as well. A flashbang early. roeJ's got to be careful. nicoodoz's position compromised, but roeJ's positioning.
Stralis talent at one point. We'll be meeting him in just a second. Oh, and the early peek from Buster, I think, gives Zyphon more time to react than he initially bargained for. 5-on-3 with a compromised B bomb site. They've got no idea. They're just going to go walking straight past Jabbi. First comes in for him nice and free. Will get traded out, but surely that is enough damage done. They can afford to go for the deep smoke because they have all that info. So I would imagine YEKINDAR and Qikert probably going to move this.
Flames continue to prove their worth on the T side of Vertigo. My question is, now what do VP bring forward? Again, stirring up a great opportunity for VP, bottom of the barrel buy. Copenhagen Flames solidify financially. It's just about pressing for a first frag, but YEKINDAR denies. Looking for a second HooXi to respond. James going to get tagged up as well, and they're going to hear the AWP shot rat off. Indicative of the second man confirmed, but a great nade from SANJI to pull back the numbers, but he's not done just yet. As he...
Orthodox. And I think their time is limited. They're trying to spam away, but again, it's one of those, you just got to wait patiently. Buster will manage to take out nicoodoz. Player on the backside is being a nuisance. And there you have it. Qikert peeks up at the perfect time. And it certainly looks to be the case here, as very quickly they are back into the action. Early utility from both sides, and it's through this Copenhagen Flames side. You want to get the execute perfect so you can at the very least work that bomb down. However, VP are trying to retake control at the worst possible time, just as the push comes in, and they're all so blind. Buster on the backside, but it's not going to happen.
Think about the long-term damage that this does to VP. 1 M4 saved. Buster bringing this one forward to round 12. Could be doing a fair bit of damage, but again, rounds, Copenhagen Flames, maybe a window to capitalize.
Oh, Buster just walking in on the aggression here. Great little flash to give him some more space. And, well, Zyphon might have assumed that he's moved back. You've got to be careful. The angle that Buster is taking, pretty scary. Will make a lot of noise on the way out.
See, detected early doors, though, on his attempt towards A. Leaves Things maybe a little worse for YEKINDAR, going very...
Not looking good. nicoodoz trying to play contact. He's, about to get timed on by Jame, though. You could see that one coming from a mile away. roeJ will take YEKINDAR's head clean off, and Jame not quite aware of his width round that corner. Advanced position from roeJ, going to catch Qikert completely off guard. Through the smoke, SANJI does manage to trade him back. Low HP for Zyphon. A random spray could get it, but he doesn't even go for it, and Zyphon might have the positioning on him. SANJI is so unsure, and Zyphon will win.
Assume it is.
Qikert on the deagle up close here at hazard. Could be devastating. Oh, nearly.
Jame, all he has to do is hold on. It doesn't even have to be him that does all the dirty work. YEKINDAR is in a position to succeed, but a missed shot from him. But the deagle and the bomb's dropped on Rat with 12 seconds to go. Jame catches off Jabbi, and it's all down to roeJ. He's got 8 seconds to push and find the frags. Drops on down, tries to find YEKINDAR. No time to plant the bomb. Looking to die after time. Spams away. Glock transition. No money for roeJ.
As that is a difficult spray down. Good flashbang. Maybe he needed to peek slightly earlier. They're going to try and re-aggress for it, though, and, well, no flashbang needed. SANJI cleanly takes the head of nicoodoz off. HooXi, meanwhile, will capitalize on a bit of a vulnerable B-bomb site. Qikert is here pretty close at the back vent. Flash comes in for him. Nice reposition, but he will be traded instantly. Very hard to call who's coming out on top of these exchanges. Of course, the bomb has gone down. Smoke on top of it to get rid of the Molotov, but SANJI going to use it to his advantage, trying to play advanced here. Great flash coming through, but again, the trade's thick and fast this time for the CT side. It's all on to Zyphon. It is somewhat planted for him, but smoked off. He's going to try and push in. Oh, a good read here. It's a bit hard. He needs to get a wall bang in. It's not being held, though. Doesn't matter, because he'll lose his head. Crazy retake there from both teams, but VP come out on top.
7 roeJ off the angle all of a sudden. The jump up play, but the grenades have done a lot of damage here. Chipping away at the bars of VP. Nice shot from HooXi as he catches YEKINDAR through the smoke. Looking for a second here. This grenade, oh, it could do big damage. roeJ catching off Qikert. SANJI down to 36. And VP in a hot spot of trouble. Zyphon is able to edge out the Flames' advantage, but the bomb has slipped away towards A. And the post plant now is the most important factor here for the VP side. There's the low HP bar of SANJI. And no Kevlar on Jame leaves things very, very improbable here for them.
Yeah, not looking too good at all as Zyphon cleans up the round himself. Really impressed with what I've been seeing so far this game from this guy. 16-9 after that.
Interesting move that again would benefit someone had it have done its purpose, but it really just couldn't find anything. And no traction in last leads to traction in this as Qikert to line up 2.
Yeah, who needs these well thought out, let's play the economy game, let's drop across SANJI, you cool for a deagle for 2 rounds. Qikert's like, yo guys, let me just try something here. And it does work. I think especially from time to time that kind of more pug mentality of just getting timing on your opponents, you know, running in off the back of a good spawn can definitely work out. Jabbi now the only one left. He's already found 2 in this 1-on-5. And they are a little bit split.
More enough about the circuit. Let's kick into this round, though, as round 20, a monumental one for the buy of both parties. roeJ looking to slip over the top of the smoke, and he just overstays his welcome, but does so much more. Qikert caught out as well as HooXi finds one through the wall. Actually, on that initial engagement, the spray working out quite nicely as Buster looked to claw back the numbers towards B, but it's a 3v2 from it, Scriv. HooXi, Zyphon, and nicoodoz, they have got their work cut out for them, but the HP bars quickly fading away here for the Virtus.pro side.
Yeah, not looking good at all. The next kill really feels like it could decide it, and Buster does well to find one. The bomb has yet to cross, but Buster, living up to his namesake, taking heads all onto nicoodoz. Of course, he doesn't care about the low HPs, right? He'll know that they're kind of low, maybe.
Amount of damage to VP. I mean, he got a kill, tagged 2 people for like 80 points of health.
Of going for this. Pick Ancient, bro. You know what I mean? It might be a little risky. You don't know what VP have been doing, but I would just go for it because they are walking all over you right now. Early pickups coming in time and time again. Jame on the AWP has really found his feet. And only Jabbi on B for now. Totally blind. Easy pickup for Buster. That's got to be the round, right? You know, nicoodoz this here quickly, but smoked out deep. Smoked out middle as well. Like, there is just nowhere that he could even see anyone, let alone find a kill. So, yeah, 5-on-3 straight out of the gate. And an immediate save.
to avoid the ramp rush. nicoodoz caught in the molly. Smoke drops over the top. That was thrown by roeJ. nicoodoz still tucked in on this angle. Nice headshot for YEKINDAR, looking for a second. nicoodoz swings, but a 1-for-1 is not enough. HooXi, the only man to survive. They press on 4:20 to go. Still plenty of time for VP to work the map and get that knowledge. We love to say, you know, it's always about the prevalence of the players. However, nicoodoz has just found a wall bang. Don't particularly know where. I'm guessing he's catching Jame off here on bottom ramp. Caught through the top of the box, maybe. Jabbi found a second. So Copenhagen Flames, they're not done and out just yet, but resistance shown. But I think it's just a little too late that this starts to trickle in here for the Flames.
Zyphon will manage to take out YEKINDAR and pretty much seal the deal, it feels like here. It's just now becoming a mission of doing some damage. SANJI the only one left. Pretty scary here again, as to be expected with the A-bomb site of this map. There's a lot of bodies here and a very unorthodox position coming in from roeJ around the railings. He does manage to jump up and find YEKINDAR, and I think YEKINDAR will probably struggle to calm exactly where he is, but Qikert walks into his crosshair, manages to take him down. nicoodoz good for one, but traded instantly. Not sure if I'm a massive fan. That is very aggressive, and the 1-for-1 trades we always talk about not being in favor of the CT end. At the very least, he trades information. So HooXi and Zyphon, they've got a bit more to work with here. Now the man advantage secured, but they need to keep a hold of that. Jame will take down HooXi. Trying to go for the wide plant his buster, and he gets punished. All down to Jame. Not enough time. And as the round goes on, he begins to smell a rat. He'll look to back away. Buster is so close to the action, though. Going to find him completely blinded. Deep smoke's coming in, and Buster has such an advanced position. This is massive for the post plant, really. They have that pressure towards middle as well. I don't know. I'd argue to save here, to be honest with you, on the Copenhagen Flames side of things. I think they know there's a player towards middle. If they can't find him, and soon, I think you just have to walk away. 15 looking really solid here for VP on the retake.
Copenhagen Flames maybe looking to double dip on this retake, but roeJ only good for one, and the AK start to pour in the damage. nicoodoz the only man left for the AWP, and I think that was a bit silly. Like the sacrificial lamb maybe of one person. But yeah, anything more than that, you've lost a lot of the financial backing, the M4s, what have you.
Pretty slow in the beginnings over towards B. However, Qikert completely blind. Should be a free frag, and he is. YEKINDAR, though, it was all a bait. Manages to trade him out. Jabbi has found a kill, though. So Copenhagen Flames actually in the ascendancy with the 4-on-3. VP, it's definitely not been a rollover in the second half. They've just slowly but surely grinded their way through. Great little flash and a rare miss from Jame. SANJI will find...
Copenhagen Flames, they've got opportunities maybe to strike still. Oh, never mind, Jame. That is a clean shot. And I think that's it. Gift wrapped. Jabbi in a 1v3. FAMAS in hand. Jame holding the angle from behind as he walks into the jaws of James. You know, looked pretty good, but problem was VP in the long term just overrun financially. Copenhagen Flames didn't look too great in the start of Inferno already. I mean, a good attempt to try and read into the VP play. Execution, not so great, script, because it is now a 3v4. Jabbi down to 2 points of health. HooXi sits below half. And bear in mind, no kit as well. It's definitely a problem here for this Copenhagen Flames side to get back in to win the pistols. Zyphon just leaping through and finding SANJI. Glock, yeah, second attempt, not so great as Jabbi now presses for a frag. But again, 48 HP combined and a timed out Jabbi maybe. I don't know what happened there. It looks to be near impossible as Qikert will find it. And yeah, things or not. But early on, again, very silent approach from VP. Boost over the top though, great shot from nicoodoz.
Yeah, that was close. That was very close. The follow-up nades, plural, also coming kind of close. YEKINDAR, meanwhile, on the edge of the smoke, going to catch a player with an nade in hand. Yeah, easiest kill of his life. HooXi will be kicking himself, trying to get, you know, cool timing on the nade. Just not going to happen. YEKINDAR as well. Library smoked out. He can work around that. They're trying their best to push in onto this A-bomb site. However, two players in pit. Pretty deadly stuff. Very difficult setup to break apart. But the molly of SANJI gets it done. And thankfully, he got that kill quickly onto the player under balcony. Otherwise, it could have gone south very fast indeed.
Take was bliss in that situation. Couldn't really fault them for that one. All of a sudden, down to a 2v2, and again, middle. Even then, VP needs to be tested out towards the banana spot. HooXi's molly does a great deal of damage after nicoodoz' tag to grant them the first. And I'm wondering now how the pace settles for VP after losing the early advantage. Okay.
There you go, mate. That answers your question.
Yep.
Qikert with the off angle, going to catch Zyphon. VP are looking on another level, right? And I think this is what we were worried about. You know, they play the vertigo. They've been working on it. It was laboured for the not. And I think even the save here is going to be difficult for them.
Impressive to know as well that even when VP lose the early man, they find themselves victory in a round. And I mean, the best Copenhagen Flames do is a 9-6 half, and I mean that's justifiable, but realistically, is it going to happen? Nice shot from nicoodoz to kick things
side. Pound for pound, you know, all that kind of stuff. And they're able to just abuse that fact. Starting off a man down, but YEKINDAR just by himself, walking out, winning the fight against roeJ. They've actually rotated 3 across towards B, so there's nobody else other than jabbi on this A-bomb site. He works away from the Molotov. I think he's been heard trying to play anti-flash, but it's pretty difficult playing anti-flash on your own, folks. 4 on 3. Zyphon's found a quick kill. I was going to say maybe the save to come in. It looks like trigonometry. You know what I'm saying? Mental maths, I think, is pretty useful for your times tables and things. Certainly going to make life difficult here for a couple of players with these Molotovs stacked on top of each other towards dark is not really ideal. And with Buster hitting shots like that, what can you do? Qikert with 2 to back him up. And that's the round, folks. Yeah, VP can do no wrong right now. Copenhagen Flames, 3 players in. They had the utility. They were a little bunched up.
Slowing down to the VP side. Once they threw the smokes, Copenhagen Flames, all they had to defend was the rifles. They couldn't, you know, divert or distract with the use of utility. VP, 8-0. Of course they press for the exits. No players survive for Copenhagen pressing towards the B site. Or if they've already pressed through brackets. And so now the penny drops towards A. But the time for rotates is minimal. Qikert admittedly goes 1 for 1. It's probably a good round. I mean, poor round for me to choose to say why they're losing, because finally the Flames have a man advantage. But they're not done just yet here as Buster catches Zyphon to very low HP. Smoke dropped towards CT. And now B site left in isolation. The rotate's in, but again, not until the bomb set down. So it all has to happen in this final 40 seconds of the round.
The players at Coffins, Buster and SANJI, back to back. Oh, flash comes in. SANJI has to look away. Buster might have to swing out here. He will do so for 1. Able to stay away from the trade for now. James got his back. Misses the shot, though. roeJ still not into the site. Jame missing again. However, Buster staying alive. It's all onto nicoodoz. Not a lot of time to play with, and Jame will not miss.
Jabbi in this round. You've got to feel for him in that scenario, you know. Going 2 for 1 with an MP9 and doing even more damage to Jame. Finally, we see some control trying to be taken from the Flames, but very deep double molly, unsuccessful, as huge damage done to the T side and for the CTs.
The old waterfall strat. Jabbi going to be ready and waiting pretty comfortably here. Oh, he does manage to find 1. Zyphon chiming in to help him out as well, but the trades eventually onto the site. Little later than they would have liked, and Zyphon therefore has pulled off a flank.
Zyphon. Oh, very nicely done. Quad kill required. Now we know where the bar's set for Copenhagen Flames. Just someone's got to kill 4 people, man. That's all we ask. It's as easy as that, Scriv. Zyphon, the man to deliver in round 12. Copenhagen Flames put away from embarrassment, but still the...
You know, and man alive if I see another 11-4, you know, but all the same, it's still certainly on the cards. Qikert. Rare miss spray down from him. He will be traded instantly, and you know what we've got to say about those. Great flash coming over the top with the AWP on the edge of the smoke. Still looking doable. Buster has crept in, however. Do need to be careful here. HooXi going to push forwards. Not checking at all. Backs away slightly, but still sticking about. This could be incredible. This could be devastating. Trying to play the crack angle. Finds the first. Buster, yeah, it's difficult for the trade. SANJI on high, ready and waiting to spot him, and there he goes. However, Jabbi has crept in himself. This might be a position that they don't expect. SANJI, yep, not checking it.
Pivotal round. 15 seconds. Smokes are going to be thrown wildly. roeJ In for one. Bomb down. 12 seconds to go. Jame, he's just going to press forward for the bomb plant. He taps, in fact. roeJ to swing. Gives enough Jame to find the kill. Now, 4 seconds. He's got plenty of time. Jabbi for him, but he has the jump. That's the most important factor.
Oh, he also has the perfect timing. Goodness.
Which is shaping up to be VP. We'll be playing against FaZe or Dig. YEKINDAR opens things up, and my point was going to be, you know, maybe a one-sided matchup here would stir some emotion into the other bracket or the other side of the game, whoever they meet next. Maybe, like, you got to be careful for VP. I guess, again, things are looking upwards for them. 5v3. Copenhagen Flames, little to no resistance. Great flashbang from Jame. Takes his time on the pressure. HooXi does have the backstab on Buster, but 4v2, last round of the half, and it seems to be chalked up to a 14-1, my friend.
Not messing around with the B rush. They are straight into this B bomb site. No real resistance from the Virtus.pro side so far. Flash comes in. It's a little awkward to work with. Buster at the back of the site. Not dealt with yet. Could get another here. No, going to get taken down, but he has dropped the bomb. He's bought some time. They're trying to boost up and find all these players while the pandemonium is going on. The absolute mess of this B bomb site. Smoked out towards Banana. Bomb has yet to be planted. All going to be down to Qikert, and he's getting double peaked. Not going to happen for him. Copenhagen.
Hold on to whatever they can. Molly dropped. Zyphon going to be pressed forward. Ooh, got to be careful. Buster. Oh, that is clean. Finds first kill. YEKINDAR a second. And all of a sudden, Copenhagen Flames back to the old ways, it seems. There's a 5v3, no trades. Basically, no chance in this round unless if Virtus.pro really mess something up. Jame, he has the angle though. Oh, missed shot from Jame. Bit of an uncharacteristic miss.
And that might be the correct call. Jame moving away. However, a late smoke. Buster going to play inside of it as well. Actually going to push all the way through. Ooh. That's maybe a bit too much, right? And I think that's where the 14 rounds in your favor, 10 in the lead comes in. And now the round back under contention with the bomb about to be planted here on the B bomb site in a 3 versus 3. No kit available. Unless the AWP here of Jame can find a kill. niko surely does not repeat that. Or will go for it. Jame takes him down. If they had a kit, that makes the round dangerous, but unfortunately no kit, of course.
Well, I'm trying to have at it. I mean, had they have had a kit there, Scriv, I think that could have changed. And considering how well they've done here on this T side so far, YEKINDAR got to be careful. Takes a huge chunk of damage at the start. Buster does find a trade, though. A 4v4 to stem from it. It's not all bad, but again, Virtus.pro, I don't think 1-for-1s are exactly the philosophy they should be running and the trades they should be taking.
Okay, very quickly, 2 kills coming in there for Copenhagen Flames. Remaining 2 VP players are split. Qikert really getting the timing for that frag. Big damage being done. He's not going to be ready for this player at Arch, though. roeJ takes him out. And VP having to wait a little longer. niko making sure he has the...
Copenhagen Flames take their tally to 6. As you mentioned, I feel like this is a... I wouldn't exactly say this is a winnable situation for SANJI. Had he have been a little closer to the site at the beginning of the round, I would have argued maybe that... Could have definitely dipped his toes in the water. Are we going to see another dozier nade, by the way? No, okay. roeJ has that one covered. He presses, tries to get the AWP. roeJ does go down, though. So there.
Oof. Nades come close. Jame creeping in. niko ready for it, though. Will drop him. One available to get on the trade. Qikert just gonna have to wait patiently. Will eat a nade. There's actually a guy in balcony, in boiler. Sorry. Down goes Zyphon. Oh, and down goes Jabbi. This could be the round, couldn't it? It would be a very VP-esque round. They do well to trade out Qikert. SANJI. HooXi's got a nade in hand. Buster ahead of it. HooXi really trying to sell the A play, but they are not buying it, and he is not ready for them to come.
Pressure in. nicoodoz. Man with an AWP, but a man with a crushed dream. You look directly at the investments made by the Copenhagen Flames side. We've got an AK on HooXi. Missiles across the board, and we already lose one of them. Zyphon, the man to fall. James AWP, of course, to pick the first up, and all of a sudden 5v4. Again, bit of a head scratcher.
Maybe a little. YEKINDAR's going to push in as well off the back of all these Molotovs. He sprays at the wrong target, but will find the kill posthumously. However, HooXi has traded out Buster. And now SANJI has to get here quickly to pick up the pieces. They're going to try and rush in both sides. This is really all to play for. SANJI with a key kill to bring it back into a 2 versus 2. niko.
Jame might just have an opportunity here at finding the bomb plant. No, never mind. Yeah, nicoodoz, he's moved back to short. Jame given the opportunity to pounce once. Now jabbi 1v2 turned 1v1. He's got himself a Tech 9. That is it. The smoke for Jame. Set on top of the bomb. Now, a 5-second stick. Jame. Oh my god, is he just going to stick this? Jame. Dings. Oh! Qikert again, sacrificing the rifle. James AWP. Interesting stuff. roeJ. He is going to catch the aggression. He does drop a smoke. Now, that's going to insinuate that he's trying to cross here, but is he? He's stuck in towards New Box. One dead. That's the bomb. A second as well. Buster. He's pulling all the moves right out for the Virtus.pro side against the Copenhagen Flames, as they're now down to 3. The nade strikes. It does a lot of damage, but he's still in this angle. The flashbang catches Zyphon blind. He has the line, and it's a third for Buster. Still not flushed out of this angle, Scriv. He's getting away with daylight robbery against the Flames. Looking to swing again, jiggling between the angles. May just get taken down by the AWP of nicoodoz. It doesn't matter, though. It's a 1v3 for him. And 20 seconds to go.
Not going to be easy. They're so close to the action here. So many nades coming in as well to soften him up. He goes for the fake. Qikert playing in and around the smoke. Oh, nearly finding him. Jame will push.